This segment on the 574 and More is sponsored by Home Comfort Experts. Good morning. You're watching the 574 and More, and one of my favorite people is here with us, James Olesen, Operations Manager from Home Comfort Experts.
Glad to be here.
Thanks for coming in. So when the weather gets colder, the air gets drier, and it does a lot of stuff to us, doesn't it?
It does to you, to your home, to the belongings in your home, health-wise, comfort-wise. There's a lot that we can fix with dry air issues.
Yeah.
We're not quite there yet. It's starting to get chilly. Those mornings are getting chilly. You're turning the heat on in the car on the way to work. Most people have turned their furnaces on by now. And as that cold air starts working through, and that humidity that we, sometimes in the summer, it's so humid, it's so hot, right? And then it's the opposite of that in the winter.
It's so dry.
My skin is so dry and itchy. What's going on with my hair? That sort of thing too. It's not comfortable.
Right.
Not having enough humidity is not comfortable in so many ways. We'll talk about the efficiency of your furnace. The higher you have your humidity set in your home, the lower you can actually drop the temperature. Just like a 98-degree hot, humid day feels worse than a 98-degree, 50, 60-degree humid day, right?
Yeah.
And so having proper humidity in the home, having a whole house humidifier installed on the system, working properly, set properly, can save you money in utility bills. Water is cheaper than gas or electricity.
Sure.
Right? It always will be.
Yeah.
With your health, as your mucous membranes dry out. It's gross. I know we don't like to talk about it. As your mucous membranes dry out, they get dried, they get cracked, they bleed, and as the flu and cold and everything else is circulating around the house, the office space, whatever it happens to be, it gets lodged in those dry split cracks in your mucous membranes.
Ew.
You need that mucus, you need that moisture to be able to rinse that stuff down, get it out of your system, flush it out of your system.
So you're saying a whole house humidifier can alleviate all of these problems, the dry, itchy skin, the face, the hair, the mucous membranes. It's like going to help everything.
It is. It's like, how much body lotion do you go through in the wintertime that you don't have to use in the summer?
Right.
It's doing that for your body. It's also doing it for your house. Average house gains and loses about 4,000 pounds of moisture. That's 2 tons.
Wow.
4,000 pounds of moisture between the summer and winter months. In the summer, we're trying to pull that humidity out of the house, right? It's too hot and humid. In the winter, we need to add it back in. So if you notice wood floors are drying and cracking and splitting, that piano, that guitar, that musical instrument that just will not stay in tune. Static electricity as you walk across the carpet, all signs that you need more humidity in that home. It is better for your home to maintain humidity levels rather than see the extreme highs and the extreme lows. Drywall. If you see a house that's kind of left vacant, it only takes about a couple years of those extremes, and all of a sudden you can see every nail and screw head, the corners are cracking, that sort of thing too. So you're doing a ton for your home to keep those humidity levels.
You had mentioned something else that a lot of people probably think is good for baby, and that is the vaporizer that you put in the nursery, and you're saying
So walk into any box store right now, into a Bed Bath & Beyond type store, and you see them. They're just misting water. They look really cool. Oh man, I need that in my home. I'm going to put one in every room. First of all, for what you're going to spend putting one in every room or even half the rooms, you can get a whole house humidifier installed on your heating system. If you are going to use those, you have to go to the store. You have to buy distilled water. You can't have any of the calcium, lime, magnesium, any of that stuff in the water, because as that mists the water, as it steams the water, it's also sending all of that stuff airborne. So you are literally breathing in calcium dust. I have seen houses with tabletops coated with what looks like you did a major drywall repair, and there's drywall dust everywhere, and it's literally the calcium that you're breathing in that's clogging you up, getting you congested. It's terrible for your HVAC system. It's going to plug up your filters. They're not good.
It's not good for the health of anybody.
No, it's not, and especially not the baby who you think that you're putting it in the room for the baby, and they're breathing in all that stuff. It is way worse.
So get a whole house humidifier instead.
Absolutely.
Okay, James, thank you so much
for
coming in. And of course, you can call James and anybody at Home Comfort Experts at 574-255-4600 and find them online at callhomecomfort.com. Technicians you can trust with your house keys. And this is the 574 and More.